you ever feel like life's challenges are just too much to handle? Today, I will teach you how to stay calm and positive using 5 simple Buddhist strategies. You might feel overwhelmed, stressed, or even lost, but don't worry. This video will help you find peace and happiness. By the end, you will understand the power of mindfulness meditation, practicing loving kindness, letting go of attachments, living in the present moment, and following the Noble Eightfold Path. It's important because if you don't find a way to cope, stress and negativity can take over your life. So, stick with me and let's transform your journey together. Life can feel like a whirlwind spinning out of control. On building on that feeling, let's talk about the first strategy, mindfulness meditation. Imagine sitting quietly, eyes closed, focusing only on your breath. What you aim to achieve here is a calm, clear mind. Mindfulness meditation helps you stay in the present moment, reducing stress and anxiety. Why is this so important? Well, when you are constantly worried about the past or anxious about the future, you miss out on the beauty of now. This method allows you to center yourself, to be fully present, and to appreciate life's small joys. But there are obstacles. Your mind might wander, thinking about unfinished work, family issues, or just random thoughts. It's hard to sit still and focus, especially if you're used to a fast-paced life. The key is practice. Start with just a few minutes a day and gradually increase the time. Once you get used to it, you will find it easier to clear your mind. If you don't practice mindfulness meditation, the negative consequences can be severe. Stress and anxiety can build up, leading to physical problems like headaches or high blood pressure. You might find it hard to concentrate on tasks or enjoy time with loved ones. You could feel disconnected from your own life, like you're just going through the motions. This is why it's crucial to try this first strategy before moving on to others. Mindfulness meditation is the foundation for staying calm and positive. It helps you create a mental space where you can deal with life's challenges more effectively. Without it, the other strategies won't be as effective. So, give it a try. Sit down, close your eyes, and breathe. Feel the tension leave your body as you focus on each breath. Remember, the goal is to find peace within yourself. If you find this helpful, please let me know in the comments and give this video a like. Your feedback is important, and it encourages me to share more strategies with you. Don't miss out on the next tips. They build on what you've learned here. If you skip this, the stress and negativity you're trying to escape will continue to haunt you. So, let's take this first step together and find your calm. On building on your journey towards calm and positivity, this brings us to the second strategy, practicing loving kindness, also known as metta. Imagine sending out waves of love and kindness, first to yourself, then to your family, friends, and even people you may have conflicts with. The goal here is simple, yet profound. To cultivate a heart filled with compassion and love for all beings. Why is this significant? Well, when you fill your heart with loving kindness, it changes how you see the world. Instead of concentrating on negative feelings like anger, jealousy, or frustration, you focus on love and goodwill. This shift in perspective can improve your relationships, reduce stress, and make you generally happier. But let's talk about the obstacles. It's not always easy to feel love and kindness, especially towards people who have hurt you or made you angry. Sometimes, you might feel like you don't even deserve love yourself. These barriers can make it tough to practice metta. However, just like with mindfulness meditation, consistency is key. Start small, focusing on someone you naturally feel love for, like a good friend or family member. Gradually expand your circle to include more challenging individuals. Now, what happens if you don't practice loving kindness? The negative consequences can be quite disheartening. You might find yourself stuck in a cycle of negative emotions, feeling isolated and disconnected from others. Holding on to grudges or harboring ill feelings can even affect your physical health, leading to stress-related ailments. Your relationships may suffer, and you might miss out on opportunities for meaningful connections and personal growth. So, take a moment. Close your eyes, think of someone you love, and silently wish them happiness, health, and peace. Then, think of someone neutral, someone you don't have strong feelings about, and send them the same wishes. Finally, think of someone you have conflicts with, and try to extend that same loving kindness to them. It's a journey, and it won't be easy at first, but the more you practice, the more natural it becomes. Remember, the aim is to create a loving heart that radiates kindness to all. This practice not only benefits others, but also brings immense peace and positivity to your own life. Without it, you might find it difficult to achieve the inner calm and happiness you seek. Let's take this step together, enriching not just our lives, but also the lives of those around us. On cultivating loving kindness, this brings us to the next vital strategy, letting go of attachment. Picture a child holding tightly to a toy, terrified of losing it. Now imagine that child growing up, still clutching on to not just toys, but also ideas, relationships, and even grudges. The goal here is to free yourself from these attachments that weigh you down, causing unnecessary pain and suffering. Why is letting go of attachment so significant? Because attachments create an illusion of permanence. You might think holding on to things, people, and outcomes will bring you happiness, but in reality, it often leads to disappointment and stress. Imagine the freedom you'd feel if you weren't constantly worrying about losing something. Letting go doesn't mean you love or care any less. It means you understand that true happiness comes from within, not from external possessions or outcomes. But let's be honest, letting go is challenging. You might fear change or feel a sense of security in your attachments. Maybe you worry that without these attachments, you'll be left feeling empty or lost. These barriers can make the process difficult, but recognizing these fears is the first step towards overcoming them. Start by identifying one small thing you're attached to and try to let it go. Notice how it feels to release that grip, even if just a little. Now, what happens if you don't let go of attachments? The negative consequences can be quite severe. Holding on too tightly can lead to constant anxiety, stress, and even depression. You might feel trapped, unable to move forward or adapt to new situations. Your relationships can suffer too, as expectations and dependencies create tension and conflict. In the long run, not letting go can hinder your personal growth and prevent you from experiencing true happiness and peace. So, take a moment. Think about something you're holding on to tightly. Ask yourself, is this attachment bringing me peace or pain? If it's the latter, consider loosening your grip. Visualize yourself without it, and notice the freedom and relief that comes with letting it go. It's a gradual process, but each step you take towards releasing attachments brings you closer to a more peaceful, fulfilled life. If this resonates with you, please leave a comment and like the video. Your feedback helps guide us, and it's essential to continue exploring these strategies to ensure you don't miss out on achieving inner peace and positivity. Let's make this journey together, one step at a time. On building on the importance of letting go of attachments, this brings us to the crucial practice of living in the present moment. Picture a garden filled with vibrant, blooming flowers. Now imagine not noticing them because you're too busy thinking about past regrets or future worries. The goal here is to cultivate an awareness of the present, appreciating the beauty and opportunities that exist right now. Why is living in the present moment so significant? because the present is the only time you truly have. The past is gone, and the future is uncertain. By focusing on the now, you can fully engage with life, experiencing joy and contentment in ways that aren't possible when your mind is elsewhere. Imagine how much richer your life would be if you could savor each moment, whether it's a simple meal, a conversation with a friend, or a quiet walk in nature. However, living in the present moment isn't always easy. Your mind is often filled with thoughts about things you can't change or control, reliving past mistakes or worrying about what might happen tomorrow. These thoughts act as barriers, pulling you away from the here and now. It takes practice to train your mind to stay present. Simple techniques like focusing on your breath or paying attention to your senses can help bring you back to the moment. What happens if you don't focus on living in the present? The negative consequences can be profound. You may find yourself perpetually stressed, anxious, and disconnected from the world around you. Life can become a series of missed opportunities, as you're never fully engaged with what's happening. Relationships can suffer when you're not truly present with others, and you may feel a persistent sense of dissatisfaction because you're constantly chasing after something that's not here yet. Take a moment now to just breathe. Feel the air filling your lungs. Notice the sounds around you and ground yourself in the present. It's a small practice, but it can make a big difference. By being fully present, you open yourself up to the richness of life, forming deeper connections and finding joy in everyday moments. The journey towards a calm and positive life continues. Understanding how to stay present is a critical step, and there's more to explore. Keep following along to learn additional strategies that will help you live a more fulfilling and peaceful life. The journey towards a calm and positive life continues, guiding us to the profound practice of following the Noble Eightfold Path. Imagine a map that leads you through a dense forest to a place of peace and serenity. The Noble Eightfold Path is that map, providing clear steps to live a balanced and fulfilling life. It consists of right view, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. Why is following this path so important? The Noble Eightfold Path helps you cultivate wisdom, ethical conduct, and mental discipline. It's like having a toolkit for every challenge life throws your way. By adhering to these principles, you can make wiser decisions, act with integrity, and maintain mental clarity. This leads to a life where you feel more in control, compassionate, and connected to your true self. But let's be honest, following this path can be challenging. There are obstacles everywhere. Sometimes, it's difficult to see the right view or have the right intention when you're overwhelmed by stress or anger. It might be hard to practice right speech and action when you're in a conflict, or to choose a livelihood that aligns with your values. Keeping up with right effort, mindfulness, and concentration requires continual practice and patience. These barriers can seem daunting, making the path appear like a steep mountain, but every small step makes the journey worthwhile. Failing to follow the Noble Eightfold Path can have serious repercussions. Without wisdom, you might make poor decisions that affect your happiness and well-being. Ignoring ethical conduct can harm your relationships and community. Neglecting mental discipline can leave you feeling scattered, stressed, and unable to cope with life's difficulties. The absence of this balanced approach can lead to a life filled with regret, conflict, and inner turmoil. Imagine, instead, a life where you're walking this path. You make decisions from a place of wisdom, speak and act with kindness, and approach your work with integrity. You put effort into your mental well-being, practice mindfulness, and develop concentration. Each day becomes a step towards inner peace and happiness. Thank you for joining this exploration of how to stay calm and positive in life using these 5 Buddhist strategies. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe for more content, designed to guide you on your journey towards a happier, more fulfilling life.